Jamahal Hill getting arrested has to be the most weirdest yet, I don't know, bro. I don't know how I feel about it. Look, when I first heard Jamahal Hill got arrested for some domestic dispute, I thought, John Jones? I really thought that Jamahal Hill, like, went the John Jones route and like, you know, beat on a woman. And I was really disappointed. Jamahal Hill, I wasn't the biggest Jamahal Hill fan, but he seemed more of a good guy than that, right? And then it comes out that it was actually him and his brother that got into an altercation. Now, I have a brother, man. We all know how those things go. We know how those things go, but at the same time, you gotta have a little bit of discipline, right? Jamahal Hill is a UFC fighter. What business do you have as a UFC fighter putting them beaters on your brother? Allegedly, right? Allegedly, right? So the thing about this is, right? So allegedly speaking, right? Jamahal Hill hired his brother to clean his house when he was gone for, 3 weeks or whatever, right? He gets there, the house is messy. Now, understandably so. I'd be heated too. I'd be mad. I'd be upset, right? I'd be upset. But to then take my shirt off and get in dude's face, right? Knowing that I was the light heavyweight champion of the UFC, which is the best mixed martial arts organization in the world, right? I couldn't fathom me being so angry to where I take off my shirt, get in dude's face, and I hit him, right? Then, so allegedly, right, he gets in his face, the argument ensues, right? And then the brother, James, says something about his daughter, like, he, you know, not texting his daughter, and he abandoned his daughter, and he mistreats women now that he's in the UFC. Now, whether this is true or not, I don't know, but there's some things you just don't say, especially in that type of environment, right? You know, it'd be different if he, like, you know, tapped Jamal on his shoulder in the middle of, you know, in a family gathering, asked him to walk outside and had a conversation with them or texted them when they're not angry at each other. But these guys are already at each other's throats, right? They're at each other's necks, and this man's like, you don't respect women. Yeah. My brother, you're talking to a UFC fighter. What are you doing? I don't feel bad for James. I really don't. I understand why Jamahal Hill was angry with the whole house situation. I get that. I understand why Jamahal Hill may have been upset from what James said. I don't condone what Jamahal Hill did, but at the same time, I feel like James was asking for it. Am I the only one? So allegedly, right? Because it hasn't been proven in court yet, right? Jamahal Hill, he takes his shirt off, get in dude's face. They start arguing. He says something about his daughter. So Jamahal Hill, quote unquote, sucker punches him, right? Then he gets back up. His James' wife steps in between, and then Jamahal Hill lets him have another one. He actually hits around the wife and hits the guy again, knocks him down. Allegedly, he texted Jamahal Hill for an apology because originally James didn't want to go to the police, but he texted Jamal for an apology. Jamal didn't respond. Police came. Police asked, tried to talk with Jamal. Jamal says, I want to talk to my lawyer. Now listen, I don't know about y'all, but listen, bro, I'm black. I'm light skinned, right? Whatever. Hear me out. I think I speak for all my black brothers, but if we say I want my lawyer, right, or I want to talk to my lawyer, you're probably guilty. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. I know you can't assume what T-Dog, you can't assume that you're probably guilty, right? So he asked for his lawyer. Now, the reason I don't feel bad for James is because, my brother, you have to use your head. What did you think he was gonna do? He's first of all, if me and you are arguing and we're seriously arguing and you take your shirt off, as soon as that shirt goes over your head, you're catching a 2-piece to the stomach and then a flying knee, Jorge Masvidal style. What's wrong? You think I'm gonna let you take your shirt off and get back in my face? James should have known right then and there. I'm sorry, bro, but he's getting hit with the Liu Kang kick to the chest and then right? Putting the beaters on him, bro. I'm full mount, elbows, John Jones style. Hung. I don't care, bro, but you cannot I'm not gonna argue with you and then let you take your shirt off, bro. I'm not gonna do that. That's like me arguing with you and you got a bunch of stuff in your hands, or and I let you put it down and then walk back up in my face. I'm sorry, bro. And then not even that, I get it, he's a UFC fighter, you're not gonna hit him, right? But for you to say something about his daughter in that situation, whether what you said was true or not, my brother, come on, dog.
Come on, man.
You can't then say that to a UFC fighter. He's right in your face. Now, I will say this, Jamahal Hill, bro, you're out of line, you're out of pocket for that, because obviously you're gonna rock dude, right? You're a UFC fighter. That's not acceptable. You never want to see that. But it's like James. I feel like James knew what he was doing. Now listen, if I was James, bro, you're getting sued. Jamal, I'm sorry. Hey, we've been brothers for 20-something. You're getting sued, my brother. I'm sorry. Your time has come. It's over for you. You're sued. I'm not gonna hit you. I'm not gonna get mad and come back and, you know what I'm saying? Like I want to. No, brother. You're getting sued. Your bank account emptied. It's mine. Your UFC career? Nah. You're going to be paying off legal fees, my brother. That's tough. You should have thought about that before you dent in my head. Before you put a dent in my head on the ground. Had me look like a baby doll that got dropped. They got bit on by a dog. I'm sorry, my brother. It's over for you. Mr. Krabs, money sign. I need that.
I need it!
I need that. There's no reason you should be putting your hands on a civilian. Your hands should be registered as lethal weapons, my brother. You were the light heavyweight world champion. The light heavyweight world champion. You were the light heavyweight world champion and you're putting your hands on a civilian? No, you're gonna get this case. You're gonna get this lawsuit. That's tough. You should have thought about that. Not only did you hit him once, but he got up and you, come here! Overhanded him again. But hey, y'all let me know what you guys think. I think Jamahal Hill, his actions are unacceptable. I mean, I get it, right? The heat of the moment, you're in a fight. I understand. But come on, dog. You're a UFC fighter. Now, what if he would have hit that dude? He would have hit his head and then lights out forever. Like, then what, right? But anyways, man, I appreciate you guys so much for watching. You guys let me know what you think. Was Jamahal Hill out of line? Do you feel bad for James at the same time for kind of provoking him? I ain't gonna lie, if James did that on purpose, if James provoked him on purpose to get that bag, that's kind of smart. I'm just saying. Anyways, but T-Dog, let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'm out.